Hi, welcome back to my channel where I discuss everything American Girl. Today is a special video because I am opening up a doll that I've gotten back from the doll hospital. So this doll here is a very much coveted and retired Truly Me doll that is a number 38. So she is a absolutely beautiful doll that is known to have light skin tone, freckles, hazel eyes, and strawberry blonde hair. She is absolutely darling. I have wanted her for a while now. I remember when she was in stores at American Girl, and I believe she was only sold from 2012 to 2017. So she only was available at American Girl for around 5 years or so. Alrighty, so I'm going to discuss my journey of how I got this beautiful number 38. So it all started with me wanting to get her back in 2015 or 14. And I wanted to get her, but for some reason I did not jump to get her in time. And she retired before I realized. So many years later, I decided to look for her on Mercari specifically. And I noticed that a lot of the times that she was around $150 to $200 used. I have never been able to see this doll new in box, at least on secondary markets like eBay and Mercari before. And so I was adamant to get a used number 38 and hopefully send her to the doll hospital to get her head replaced. That was my goal overall. So I remember the first time I tried to bid on a doll on Mercari, and for some reason I was completely outbidded, and I was told that unfortunately that this doll was sold. And I noticed that this happened to me a few times on Mercari and even on eBay. So I didn't have that much hope to get a number 38 because she's a very much beautiful doll that is very much sought after by the doll community. So when I was babysitting my aunt and uncle's two little small Yorkies, I discovered on Facebook Marketplace a listing for a number 38. So I was really excited. I went to go pick up this doll at a person's house, and it was an experience, I have to say. I have never bought anything through Facebook Marketplace before, especially going to someone's door and buying something that way. I really recommend, to be smart and safe, because I didn't tell anybody where I was going, and I just went to a random person's house. And I remember it was so funny because I knocked on this person's door and I felt like I was doing a small little drug deal. It was so funny. It was just the funniest experience of, do you have the doll? And the other person who answered the door was like, do you have the money? It was just so funny. It was a funny experience, but in the end, it was fine. They were really nice. They gave me the doll for around like $20-$30, I believe, and it was really great. She was really used, so I'm going to insert a picture of her here. She was really used. She had a lot of like highlighter markings, and I could see that they put something on her legs, like maybe a pair of pants that stained her, and she just had a lot of marks and stuff like that. And I knew that, the goal was for me to send her to the doll hospital, and so that's what I did. It came with other little things, or at least the seller who sold me this number 38 came with other like American Girl items and off-brand stuff, so I do have some of that. I'm not sure if I'm really going to keep it. It's just lots of random little items, specifically clothing items, but I was just so excited to be able to have this doll, and so I decided to send her to the doll hospital because I knew I wanted to get her head and also her limbs replaced because she was very much used. Alrighty, so I'm going to proceed to open the top portion of her box. So after I got her from a seller on Facebook Marketplace, I decided to take her to the American Girl store in Dallas, and that's where I dropped her off to take her to the doll hospital. So here she is, guys. Oh my goodness, she is absolutely darling and beautiful. And I remember when I even saw her when she was in her used condition, I just gasped because she was so gorgeous, and she is absolutely beautiful now that I have her with her new head and limbs. Alrighty everybody, so here is a better view of my number 38. She is so beautiful. She comes with beautiful strawberry blonde long hair, hazel eyes, and freckles, and she's just so absolutely darling. So I gotta say that my experience turning her into the doll hospital was kind of funny because when I turned her in at the Miracle store in Dallas, I discovered that, they don't give you like individual like shipping notice or kind of like I had a receipt for again the services that I paid to have her head and her limbs replaced because again they were very much used and she had like different markings originally on her used body. And so I was just like, okay, I decided to pay for the advanced care to make sure again that her head and all her limbs were replaced. So she is very much a brand new doll. And it was just kind of difficult because I was really surprised that when you turn in the doll to the doll hospital at a store, you don't really get individual like shipping notice when the doll gets to the doll hospital. And so I remember calling American Girl multiple times since I turned her in late January, and I kept asking where the doll was. I wanted to make sure that she arrived at the doll hospital and that they were working on her. And they kept telling me that, oh, she's there, we have to wait a few weeks because, they're very backed up and things like that. So I was really surprised that a few days ago, she just showed up at my doorstep. I did not get any indication that she was on her way to my house or if she was being done. It was just really funny, and I just remember my dad finding her at the stoop of our front door, and he was like, "What is this?" And I said, "Oh my gosh, I think that's my doll from the doll hospital." And he was really shocked. He was like, "You didn't get any confirmation she was going to be sent to the house?" I was like, "None. I didn't even realize that I thought she was still being worked on. They told me that she started being worked on Valentine's Day of this month and that she was going to be 4 to 5 weeks until I get her." And so she just showed up a week or two later afterwards. But yeah, she is absolutely darling and precious, and I'm really glad to have her. She's just really, really beautiful, and I have to say it is really great to be able to take that check mark off my bucket list of getting this beautiful, absolutely darling doll. Alright everybody, so this is her here. So she comes in her little hospital gown and she has like a little tag on her little wristlet, and she also comes with these cute little socks as you can see here. The one thing I've noticed that I didn't get a little paper that said, oh, your doll was worked on by Dr. So and so from the doll hospital. And I think I see like a little paper form on the back of the doll. So I think when I take her out, I think that's a little notice saying that, she was worked on by the doll hospital. But yeah, here she is. She's just so absolutely darling and beautiful. Alrighty, everybody. So I'm going to proceed to open her up. Oh my goodness, I am really nervous to open her. I don't know why. I've been like this in the last few doll opening videos. She's just so precious and cute. Let's see. So I see her little feet. They are both attached. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some scissors really fast and then open her up. Okie dokie. So I am going to see how I can get her little feet out of here. Let's see. I do not know how to get her out. Let's see. Okay, I feel like there's bands. Oh, she's individually. Wow. Okay. Let's see how we're gonna do. Oh, I feel it. Okay. There's one off, I think. Yeah. There he is. And then let's get the other one off. Just gotta move her little legs because this band is on tight. Okay, I got her legs off. Alright, her little socks are so cute. Let's see. There is a little... There it is. I believe I have it off. So here she is. Let me see if I can get this part off real fast. Here she is. Oh my goodness. There she is, everybody. Oh my goodness, there's my number, little beautiful 38. She is so beautiful. Okie dokie, so here is my beautiful number 38 outside of her box. She is absolutely darling and beautiful in person. Her hair is beautifully slicked back in these two little ponytails, and she is so cute. Oh my goodness. And I also found behind her body, I found this little doll hospital authentication little slip, and it certifies that she is in good health. So that's really cool. So on here is actually her name. I don't know if y'all could read that, but I decided to name her Mila Peyton. So I originally wanted to name her Peyton, and I still really love that name, but my best friend kept calling her Mila, and so it just kind of stuck. And so I decided to give her a first and middle name. So everybody, welcome my beautiful Mila Peyton. She is my number 38, and I'm so glad to have her in my collection. Alrighty, so this is her up in person. Oh, so she is so absolutely darling. Oh my goodness. So yeah, here she is. But yeah, she is absolutely beautiful. I am so glad I was able to find her and have her head replaced because she is beautiful. I am so glad, and I think this is one of my best decisions I ever got in purchasing this beautiful, beautiful retired Truly Me doll. Alrighty, so really quickly, I'm going to change her into a retired, actually this is a Just Like You outfit that I've had in my collection for a while, and every time I looked at it, I was like, this would be the perfect outfit for her to wear. But I do plan to get other outfits for her, mostly retired Just Like You and Girl Today clothing, because that's just personally my preference and my favorite clothing from American Girl, especially when thinking of the contemporary line or the contemporary Dress Like Your Doll, that type of era. So yeah, like let's just put her in a beautiful outfit because she is just so cute. Oh my goodness, so here she is. So she is dressed in a retired, I believe it's called the Jumper and Boots set. It came out around 2008, 2009, I believe. Again, I'm not too sure. It was a while ago I bought this. I originally bought this for my number 23, who is a Just Like You doll. And her name's Abby, and so she's worn this a few times, and I'm so proud to see another Truly Me or Just Like You doll wearing this beautiful outfit. I've always loved this outfit, and I think this really just fits my beautiful Mila Peyton so wonderfully. Alrighty, so here is beautiful Mila Peyton, and she is wearing this retired Jumper and Boots little set. It was sold, I believe, in 2008, 2009. So it comes with this dress, and then it comes with a long sleeve green top, and then her cute little purple boots. It is so cute. I'm so glad I saved this for her. She is so precious in it. I gotta say, the one thing I'm really surprised about is that I noticed her torso is still the same as the one from before. And she also has her neck strings, which is really interesting. Alrighty, so here she is again. She's just so precious. Another fun thing I also realized about her is that I checked with her feet to see if, like, I assumed that she would have smaller feet because, you know, a lot of dolls right now kind of do. And I realized she actually has bigger feet, and they fit perfectly in this retired Just Like You outfit. Alrighty, everybody. So I wanted to thank everyone for tuning in to my opening of my number 38, which I named Mila Peyton. She is absolutely darling and beautiful. I am so glad that I was able to find her and able to get her new head and new limbs from the doll hospital. She is absolutely darling and precious. So thank you again for watching, and we'll see each other very soon.